Welcome guys, welcome to my channel. So today in this lecture I will discuss uh, problems of GATE 2017. Okay, so this is a part 1 actually. Okay, so I'll discuss in the series the 2 marks problem. Okay, so first problem is here. They said that assume 135 hexatriene to be a linear molecule and model the pi electrons as a particles in a 1D box of length 0.7 nanometer. The wavelength corresponding to the transition from the ground state to the first excited state is. Okay, so although this problem I have discussed earlier. Okay, so here I will just in this lecture actually I will show how to approach the problems of physical chemistry problem in GATE exams. Okay, so first is that, so they given that the length, so the length L is equals to what? L is equals to 0.7 nanometer. So 0.7 nanometer equals to 0.7 into 10 to the power 9 meter. Okay, so now the question is that how to approach this question. So first they have given 135 hexatriene. In that case, what excitation will be there? So first we have to see the structure of 135 hexatriene. The structure of 135 hexatriene actually this one. Okay, so this is 135 hexatriene. In that case we have to see first the energy levels. So in that case the energy levels will be this way. So 6 atomic orbitals, 6 molecular orbitals, so that will be 6 energy level, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so in that case total 6 pi electrons, so each orbital will be get 2 electrons. Okay, and now they see the wavelength corresponding to the transition from ground state to the first excited state. So here the ground state will be this one, so at or that will be the HOMO, and this will be the LUMO, so highest occupied molecular orbital, and this is the lowest unoccupied molecular orbital. So the transition will be here to here. Now they asked about the wavelength. So first we have to do the frequency of this transition, and from the frequency we know that frequency is equals to what? C by lambda. In this way we can solve this problem. Okay, so here first what we'll do, the energy difference between those two energy levels. Okay, and then so we know that delta E, so delta E is equals to energy level means E4 minus E3, and this is equals to H nu. Okay, so here we will just put E4, and again we know that energy is equals to n square h square by 8 ml square, so I am writing here directly, and this is equals to 16 h square by 8 ml square is equals to minus 9 h square by 8 ml square is equals to H nu. Okay, equals to Hc by lambda. So here it is 7 h square by 8 ml square equals to Hc by lambda. So just calculate, cancelling, and directly I am writing jumping the step, I will get lambda is equals to 8 ml square by 7h. Okay, so just you put those values here, it is given. Okay, you will get the answer. Okay, so in this way we can solve this problem. So the answer will be 230 nanometer. Okay, nanometer. And the tricks, what is the tricks? So tricks is that tricks equals to actually En plus 1 minus En, that means delta E equals to Hc by lambda. If you calculate this one, you will get 2n plus 1 h square by 8 ml square is equals to Hc by lambda. So just cancelling this one, from here lambda is equals to 8 ml square by 2n plus 1 into h. Okay, this is the tricks. So this n equals to actually the lower energy level. Here it will be the 3. Okay, so that means when it is the n plus 1, so in that case it will be this n is actually this one. Okay, so here it will be the 3. So this is actually tricks. Okay, for this kind of problem. So in this way you can solve this problem. Okay, so the next problem is that the standard gives free energy change of the reaction shown in below is this one. So this is the reaction, and given that E naught equals to this one, and the value of E naught Sn2 plus Sn is. Okay, so how we'll approach this problem? First we have to see the reaction. Okay, and it is given that, so they asked about the E naught of SN2 plus SN. So first we have to see which one is that oxidation, where oxidation takes place and where reduction takes place. That means which one is that cathode and which one is that anode. First of all is that is okay, and so from here we note that E naught cell, so we will approach in this way. E naught cell equals to E right or E cathode minus E anode or E left. So and trick is that which one is cathode, which one is right, which one is left. So when there is a cell, okay, so here oxidation, so actually oxidation takes place in the, so in the convenience is that oxidation takes place in the left side. So when oxidation takes place, there will be the generation of electron, and so there will be accumulation of negative charges. So this will be the negative and this will be the positive. Cathode is the positive, okay. And the trick is that LOAN or left oxidation anode negative. So that's why this is the negative. That's mean this is the actually anode, okay, and this is negative. And another trick is that you can remember that RR, okay, right reduction, okay, C cathode, right reduction cathode, Rajasthan Royals, okay. In that case way you can also remember the formula actually. So E naught cell equals to E right minus E left, okay. E naught cell is not given, but it is given indirectly, and E right. So first we have to see which one is cathode and which one is anode. So see here SN2 plus oxidation means anode. So and this is the reduction, so cathode. So the anode system is this one, and this is the actually anode, actually this anode system, okay. So they asked about this system, E left actually, okay. Now first we will see that here del G naught is equals to minus NF E naught, and from here we will see that, so from here we will calculate the E naught cell and we'll put this one here, and E right means the E right system means E cathode system. This one is actually given here, and from just calculating this one we can get easily the E anode. So from here del G naught is equals to minus 2.7, okay, equals to minus NF E naught cell. So this cancels, and here from calculating this one, E naught cell equals to 2.7 by n equals to here. So here we can see that this is 2 electron here, it's leave the 2 electron and it taking is 2 electron. So number of n equals to 2 and F is equals to 96500, okay, in this case. And unit is that this is actually joule into 3 10 to the 3 joule, and here it is also coulomb actually. So coulomb means joule per volt, okay. So by calculating this one actually we will get that E naught cell is equals to what? E naught cell equals to minus plus 0.01398 volts. So I have calculated earlier this one, and just we'll put it here. So E naught cell, so E right means E naught PB2 plus or PB oblique PB minus E naught SN2 plus SN. So just put the value. So here 0.01398, and this one is equals to minus 0.126 is minus E naught SN2 plus SN. So E naught, this one SN2 plus SN is equals to plus 0.13 volt. Sorry, this will be minus, this will be negative, okay. So this is the answer. So in this way you can solve this problem, okay. So then next problem, so here it is the next problem actually. The dissociative chemoabsorption of X2 on a metal surface follows Langmuir adsorption isotherm. The ratio of the rate constant of the adsorption and desorption processes is 4 atmosphere inverse the fractional surface coverage of X at 1 atmosphere is, okay. So in that case they provided. So first we will see what are the provided here, the data, that is that ratio of rate constant. So the ratio of rate constant is that Ka by Kd. So Ka by Kd equals to, let K equals to 4 atmosphere inverse, and theta, so theta they asked about, the theta equals to we don't know, and given is that P, so P equals to 1 atmosphere, okay. So in this case actually this kind of the dissociative chemoabsorption, okay. So the dissociative chemoabsorption, the theta is equals to, we know, k, okay, into p 1 by n by 1 plus k into p 1 by n. So n equals to actually atomicity, 1 2 3 4 atomicity depends. So here it is the diatomic molecule, so in that case we will put just n equals to 2, so kp half by 1 plus kp half. Okay, so here just putting the values, theta is equals to, so 4 into 1 4, 4 half by 1 plus 4 half, so that is 2 by 1 plus 2 means 2 by 3, or is equals to 0.666 or 667, whatever maybe. So up to 2 decimals, so theta will be 0.66.